Welcome back to Sunless Sea. Well, kind of a Sunless Sea anyway. We are quite near the end of the game, I think. At least with my ambition. So I want to... This is a map of my game. And I want to figure out which island story I haven't finished and which one I have. So I can finish them. That's the idea. Leave no stone unturned. Okay, let's start off with the corner. I think Wither, there's not much story left in Wither, I think. So, there's not much story to begin with, it's just a concept. So, we'll do that for ports or islands that we've done. Codex had not much story as well as far as I know, so this is moot too. Frostbound, we have been inside Frostbound. We went to the center before, so I think that's the story. That's all the story we have for Frostbound. So we have finished Frostbound as well. The Undercrow, I think we finished as well. It's just the dude in the Undercrow that's left. So this is done. Mount Palmerston is the Devilous story, and I think that's done as well. I think there may be some story left in the Chapel of Lights, but I think we need to be unaccountably peckish, need more qualities of that at least, to continue the story on the Chapel of Lights. So we'll leave this. We'll do this. Maybe not so thin. So we'll do this as a marker for we might revisit it. The Avian Horizon, we've sent the guy to the north, so I think we are done with the Avian Horizon as well. Irem, we haven't been into Irem in a long time, but I don't think there's much story left as well. It's just the odd like storylets here and there. There's no like core story in Irem. So maybe we will enter Irem one last time, but that's about it. Or if we have another reason to enter Irem. But for now, it is done too. Hideaway so far, from what I see, is done as well. We've done all of the festivals. Yeah, we did all of them. Yeah, we did all of the festivals. And we've done Eric's story too. So Hideaway is finished. Festival, I think if you're not doing your own colony ambition, you won't get the storylets in Festival. So since we're not doing that ambition, so we have no more story in Festival 2. Nuncio we've done. We've entered the underground mysterious mail place quite some time ago, and so this is done. NT, there might be a few random storylets left in NT, so we can revisit this. We can definitely revisit NT. For Scream Shander, I think most of the story is done, minus the planning for Nida's downfall. So we can get Scream Shander off the list as well, although we will revisit this for our ambition. I think Wisdom, there's not a lot of story in Wisdom as well. It's a prison and that's it. You can get a prisoner there and that's it. What else? I don't think there's a lot of story in Gator's Mourn too. So we can probably block this off. There's no central story in Gator's Mourn. There is the curator still in Vanderbite, so we will leave this open. We will definitely revisit Vanderbite. We definitely need to go back to Low Barnard to go into that hall where the bell is. And also the Parsons is also in the Low Barner. We need to finish his story. So we need to revisit Low Barner. We haven't finished with Low Barner yet. Hunter's Keep we finished. As you all know what happened to the sisters. The Salt Lions we definitely finished because there's nothing there left. Mutton Island, unfortunately, we did not manage to explore a lot of Mutton Island in our playthrough because the blockage happened too soon. So Mutton Island is off as well. What else? Pigmo Isle, we finished. We've definitely finished Pigmo Isle. So we don't need to go back. Port Cecile, we have finished Port Cecile too. What's his name? Had died. The coral had died. So we finished with Port Cecile. Nook. I'm not sure if there's any more stories in Nook, but I'm willing to go back and explore because it's one of the lesser explored ports. Under Z ports. Godfall. We have explored the Citadel. I think that's all the story there. Dahut is a mystery to me still. I think it's still worth revisiting Dahut. Oh yes, for the prisoner, for the other prisoner, from Rack. Okay. Definitely need to revisit Dahut. Polythreme. I don't think there's a central story in Polythreme as well. It's just claiming. So we don't need to bother much about Polythreme. Empire of Hands, the only thing left to do there is the treasure hunt. The Zeppelin is gone. We will go back for the treasure hunt, and that's it. We're almost done with the Empire of Hands. Okay, what else? The Wreck of Nocturne, we definitely finish. And the Nativity, Saviour's Rocks also we finish. That's like, there's no more story left in those areas. A Mangrove College. I don't think there's a central story in Mangrove College as well. It's just exploring the Wispways and that's it. And I don't think there's nothing much in the Wispways as well. But we can go back into the Wispways for more stories to discover if we get new stories anyway. And Khan's Glory. We do need to go back for that contact they have from NP. So there's some story left for Khan's Glory. We need to bring back a lot of coffee as well because our suspicion with them is pretty high, so we need some pardons. We still need to go to Khan's Heart for a specific thing for the curator in Vanderbilt, so we're definitely going to revisit Khan's Glory and Khan's Heart. As for Khan's Shadow, we have done a few quests here with our crew, but I don't think there's a central storyline in Khan's Shadow. So we might still drop by every now and then, but I don't think we need to revisit Khan's Shadow that much. It's the same with Station 3, because the Acolyte is no longer there. I think, unless... Do we want to complete the story? Did we complete the story for the Irrepressible Cannoneer? I don't remember if we gotten a new Memento Mori and given it away. I'm not sure. Okay, we will drop by Station 3 again to make sure that we've done the Irrepressible Cannoneer's story. I don't think there's any story in Shepherd's Isle either. Yeah, I don't think there's any stories in Shepherd Isles. I think it's the same with Abbey Rock as well. The Abbey Rock was where the Presbyterian adventurers died, but that's about it. I don't think there's any other stories in... Oh shit, you can't even see it. I don't think there's any stories in Abbey Rock. Rack. maybe? Well, we haven't explored all of the tether options in rack anyway, so we'll go back to rack. Definitely. I don't think there's any stories in the Mo Island either. So, whoop. It's the same with the Cumian Canal. I think, especially with the surfers, I think we've done all the story we can do, so loop. It might be the same for the Iron Republic too. I don't think there's any more like central storyline in the Iron Republic. So we can cross this off our list as well. Upstream, yeah. Unless I really want to deliver all of the Blemigans to all of the atmosphere, I don't even remember which one I delivered to. But I don't think there's any stories in the Upstream. So yeah, we can like cross this off. Phantom King's Hole, we've done quite a few things in Phantom King's Hole. And I don't think there's anything new either. Unless we're gonna go back and get our cook back. I might consider that. Although it's going to be very, very pricey to get him back. Not sure if it's worth it. But we're going to cross this off as well. Visage, I don't think... We have done the whole like pilgrimage thing into the face from the ear. So I don't think there's anything else in Visage. So we can cross this off. At least I think so. Rose Gate is done. The crotchety tobacconist is no longer there. The Gan Pole. Okay, we need to go back to Gan Pole because of the sailors. We need to go back at least twice for Gan Pole. Chalonate, on the other hand, we don't need. We have done all the stories in Chalonate. King Eater's Castle. I'm not so sure about King Eater's Castle. I guess if you want to, we can still go back to King Eater's Castle to do the Sigil-ridden Navigator's quest, but I will need more unaccountably packaged qualities for that. I guess if you want to do the quest in Chapel of Lights, we can do that, I suppose. So we'll leave King Eater Castle open first. Vachas, we definitely need to go back to Vachas because we haven't finished. We haven't done the pilgrimage yet in Vachas. So we're definitely going back for that. I don't think we have anything to do in Isle of Cats. We have the key from the king already, so I think that's the end for the Isle of Cats. I apologize if you hear a little bit of thumping here and there because my neighbor is doing some renovations. Like, both sides of my neighbors are doing renovations. So, there will be some... I have noise suppression, but it still comes through sometimes. Adam's Way, I do think we need to do a few more stories in Adam's Way, especially that one with the meal, because I can get unaccountably packaged from that dinner, I think. We can go back to Aigu as well because I don't think we're super acquainted or super well with the second mate yet. At least we haven't explored all of the story in Aigu. And also we need to get rid of our Nook qualities, memories of Nook qualities in Aigu. Port Cornelian. I think the only thing left to do with Port Cornelian is using my influence to do something about the situation in Port Cornelian. So we might revisit Port Cornelian for that. Grand Geode. I don't think we need to go back to Grand Geode one last time. We still have the Dogged Apprentice with us. I think he wanted to go to Grand Geode, was it? So there is some story there left. Should be the last thing left. So let me see if I've missed any islands. I don't think so. So doing this will give me a better idea on what to do in the next voyage. Like I can see which island still needs my attention and which one I can ignore. So this is a general... we still have quite a lot of places to visit, to be fair. But I think for NT and the Chapel of Lights, especially Chapel of Lights, would be... We need a lot more unaccountably packaged for this one. So maybe the next one we will go south first to finish like the stories in the south. We want to deliver the sigil with the navigator into King Arthur's castle. Yeah. So we'll go south first, and then yeah, this gives me a better idea on the routes. So we shall magically switch back to Sunless Sea now. Okay, we're back in Sunless Sea now. I found something out in between the sessions that you can do something with the Claddery Heart. So we're gonna put our Maynard class frigate into ship storage, and oh, not that one. And then we'll take out the Claddery Heart. Remember how I said about it not being able to hold the Memento Mori? Apparently you can. Yes, even though it's not showing here, but it's here. It is still sitting in my cargo, but apparently I have it equipped. I'm not sure how that works, but I won't question it too much. I know. Okay. We have the Awakened Seal of the Red Signs, which means we don't have the second Memento Mori. Because it's this thing is the one that gets installed into that thing and becomes the Memento Mori. So technically we haven't finished the Irrepressible Cannoneer's story. But I kinda don't want to get rid of this too because it's pretty good. And if I make it into a Memento Mori, it changes the slot from bridge to forward. Kinda don't want to do that. So we'll leave it as is. Okay. We're going to go south first. Straight go to Rack. And then we'll go to Grand Geode. Then we'll do all the southern islands first. And we'll go from there. Oh. I didn't realize that the Claddery Heart still looks like a Claddery Heart when it's diving. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. What's this? Oh shit. Okay, I'm going to get you. Nice. Okay, we are going to send a boarding party. Revelatory charm, 1 fuel and 1 supply. Yep. Okay, why is it so inky around here? Very suspicious. But we are going to go into rack. Okay, we're back in rack. Let's go wrecking. We're going to Tom Collar Vendor Bite, okay. And eavesdrop on the wrecker's port content. Is there only those options? Seems a bit repetitive to me. Let's go to the Royal Hull. Yeah. If any ships you send come in, yep. Let's get a scrap. Okay, apart from the Fair King. Let's go taste the tether. We did grasp the knife, lift the cup. Let's don the bone. There's a ring of brown bone. Put it on. It almost fits you like a fiance's best guess. The matron leads you to one of the many doors. You follow her into the darkness beyond. Oh. Visions with the bone. The matron lights a gas lamp. The room is modest, with a well-kept bed in the center. Rest. Allow your mind to wander. When you're ready, I will give you the tether. You look away, allowing your attention to settle on a green cup. Warm green, as the neath isn't keen to provide. Or a painting of apples. They look very sweet. Let's go with a painting of apples. They look very sweet. Tether melts in your mouth. It is cool by the river, and the jungle bears sweet fruit lately. Juice sprays with every bite. You lap some from your hand and watch the water flow. A canoe drifts into view around the bend. It's well laden. Another from the vanished capital, maybe? Not many have come this far south. You take another bite. The spray of juice is lost to the river. You can see the man steering the canoe. You stand, your heart feeling as ripe and ready to burst as the fruit. He stands too. As he sees you, he is rowing to shore. That sounds like a nice memory. Okay. I have Tether Tastings Tree. Gain fragments and vision of the surface. Okay. I think that's it. Let's do this. Does it have any new things? Visit the shops tabs, okay. Yep, nothing with the drowning thing yet. Okay, that's all we could do here. Maybe we might need a few more Tether Tastings to unlock more storylets. We shall see, I guess. It's very close to London anyway. We could come back anytime. Next. Grand Geode. Yes. Welcome back to Grand Geode. Here, parting with the dogged apprentice, he stands on the deck, staring at the glittering geode beyond the Royal Marines. His lips twitch. He has something to say. The apprentice's voice catches in his throat when he tries to speak. Finally, he takes a deep breath and manages to whisper, "He'll make thousands more, just like the first one." He turns to you. Beads of sweat have gathered at his temples. "I wanted to defy the laws of nature, but not like that. And now the sea will burn." The dogged apprentice dabs his forehead with a handkerchief, then brushes past you to join the bright-eyed people of the Grand Geode. it's not that easy to burn the undersea. Okay, he's gone. Let's compile port reports. I don't think there's any other story here. Yeah, this is for like the other quests. This is for the festival, and this was for the engine, the fusion impeller. Yeah, let's do this. Why not? Yep. Okay, I think that's it. So to Port Carnelian we go. Okay, we're back at Port Carnelian. Yeah, warn the adventurers of wreck. Yep. Let's call a room above a bookshop for the port report. Seek intelligence. Okay. Got a vital intelligence. Nice. The dangers of success. Your late agent considered this information worth dying for. You blot her blood from the page and apply an old Assyrian cipher. She was not wrong. Okay, I lost a network. Find out what your spy needs. Oh, romantic literature. I forgot about that. Okay. I have to go to Khan's hut for romantic literature. Just one. Okay, what else can I do here? Influence affairs in Port Carnelian. What if we shore up the governor's rule? Port Carnelian is a vital part of her enduring majesty dominions, and so it shall remain. So this is if you side with London. You set to work. No longer is Port Carnelian a year behind London's fashions. Now novelists frequent the tea shops. Poets from the Vale Garden haunt the waterfront. A string of painters belonging to the nocturnal movement pour from visiting ships, determined to capture the ghostly, pastel splendor of the fungal jungle. British flags flutter over every house in the colony. People sing the national anthem in public houses and mean it. The colony has changed. Little London, they call it. Oh. Gamer Supremacy London, I'm now Renascent. Oh. To sound to decide Port Carnelian's fate permanently. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, we are siding. We are from London. We are not siding. The Kelly hasn't been very nice to us anyway. Nor the tigers. And we did started the port here, so sounds about right. Okay, we're going to Adam's Way next. No, I go first. Gum with hardened mucus. There are lumpy objects inside this unpromising blob, like little pebbles. Hush, yes, there's something in there. So red and shining, like a murdered ruby. Never speak of it. What? What? I gain a secret? Wow. Okay. I guess we have that now. Okay, we're quite near Aigo. So let's go in. We've already consumed the 10 needle of Fortas. I wonder what else can we do here. Or if the story is just done. Okay, I can do some more. Let's get a port report first. And then we'll also need to sacrifice a memory of Nook. I have 3. Yeah. A release. Okay, Lost Terror, Lost 5, Nook, Taste of Freedom. Okay. Okay, what else can we do here? I can observe the first mate with the pilgrim, help sort needles, or explore the supply rooms. Let's observe the first mate with the pilgrim. Another submarine has docked at Aigo, releasing a person in a crocodile mask and long gold ropes. The postulant brings 10 solace fruit, a generous offering. The first mate leads the crocodile to a makeshift bed. Attendants wrap the crocodile's hands in silk and set them on a spike of Aigo. The crocodile weeps copiously through the eye holes of its mask. Then it goes to sleep. After relinquishing a regret to Aigo, one needs a good rest, the first mate says, ushering you out. An hour or 2 later, the crocodile comes out again, cheerful and refreshed. It departs in its submarine. Its deposited regret is not left behind for long, however. The first mate attends the engine room. Got 3 needle of 4 tasks. Okay, that's all we could do here. I'm not sure if we could advance the story here anymore. Okay, we're back in Adam's Way and just in time for something awaits you too. Okay, let's go here. I have recent news for you. Yeah, I need to remember to bring Mount Palmerston Port Report next time. A new day. Okay. Let's listen to a storyteller. Yeah. A guest at the red table. Port report. Catch a nut that falls from the tree of a single day. Picking them from a branch is forbidden, but fallen ones are useless. You need to intercept it between bow and ground, a matter of luck. Oh, wait. Fruitless? The branch is too far, the nut too small. Your hand too slow. When it strikes the paved square, the nut bursts into brief, pointless life. Thread-like shoots squirm out, groping for water. Desperate roots claw at the crack in the stone. It's no good. Its strength spent, the shoot browns, stiffens, and expires. I got a lamentable relic though. We've been to the exhibition of the Presbyterian Curiosities, and we've also done most of the things in the Animations Hospital. Let's just try this. Catch more nuts. The same one. There, attend a funeral feast, a public square, a gathering of the bereaved, uncannily cheerful, a table shining with cutlery, white china plates, tall glasses. Yeah. Curiosity, you move closer for a better look. Ooh, attend a funeral feast. The replete occupy lofty positions in the Presbyterian's military. Despite their sanguinary past, they dine with the Prester and send their children to be educated at London's university. However, they maintain their tradition of eating their dead. Oh. The feasts are held in public. Here in a broad square stretches a splendid table. The departed was only a distant relative, some great aunt or second cousin, and the atmosphere is jolly. Servants carry the deceased over in steaming joints, cooked to perfect pinkness. A stately mourner stands, already wobbly from wine. Shall I carve? I can merely observe, steal scraps from the table, which I cannot do, accept an invitation to dine, which I can, sit at the table as a guest of honor. I need 5 unaccountably packaged for this, but it will increase my mirrors. Oh. Let's accept an invitation to dine. The feasters recognize something about you. They add an extra chair to the end of the table because I have 1 unaccountably packaged. And how do they know if I have this quality? Maid welcome. You make polite conversation with a half-deaf aunt. The cuts that reach you are lean, but still pink, still succulent. You clean your plate. Afterwards, you are given a keepsake, a knob of bone engraved with the date. You accept it with good grace. Is that one of your crew among the gawkers watching you with horrified eyes? Oh no. Gain terror, gain memory of distant shores, a lamentable relic. Okay. Okay, now I return to my ship. Okay, that's how you... That is one way to gain unaccountably package. Okay. And now I can't do anything here, so I shall leave. But before that, before I leave, I am going to scum save. And we are going to see what happens if I go into here. I think if you come in here with a regular ship, you will die. But if you go in with a claddery heart, what happens? I scum save is just in case anything super bad happens. Then at least I still have that save. But I think if you go up with a claddery heart, something else will happen. So we shall see. Let's try. Because this is the way into the presbyters, into the south. Not exactly Naida, but towards that direction. Yeah, look at the water here. It looks horrifying. The Dark Gryphon Straits. The sound is also very bad. Okay, let's go. Okay, way upstream. They say that only the captain of a living ship can dare the waters of Adam's Way, but they've never met you. The mountain's blood. Upstream, up the Red River into the continent's heart. With every mile, the red is deeper. Yeah, I have a claddery heart. Forests unseen. In London, they never imagine what grows here. Orchards of bones. Iron upright as aspens. Flint pillars. Fecund with faceted apples. Gem faces turn to watch you from the rock. Your crew are entranced. They begin to leave you one by one, sleeping ashore when you moor, or giving themselves to the river. You're almost alone when you arrive at Caution, that 100-tongue city. Its flowers shine like fruited ice. The pilgrim wakers condescend to meet with you. They give you gifts, an egg and a knife. Turn back, they tell you. The presbyter will not meet with you. You have not lived enough. How right they were. How right they were. You stand at the docks of the port at the river's mouth and look upon your empty ship. In your left hand, you hold a knife. In your right, an egg. I've got a judgment's egg. I got 3 now. My crew quality is now 1. I only have 1 crew. Holy shit. All my crew died. Oh my god. If less than half your crew remains, you may not move at full speed. If less than a quarter of your crew remains, terror increases faster. Okay, so I'll gain terror faster. You have the touch of the south. I gain an outlandish artifact and lost 10 supplies. So, what happens now? I turn around. Oh. I come back out. Again. Okay, probably a bad idea. I'm very slow now. Very, very slow. Can I make back to Adam's Way? But I can't get crew in Adam's Way either. This might have been a bad idea. After more food, I'm going to eat myself? Question mark? I have only one crew left, which I assume is me. I don't think there's shops in Adam's Way. Either way, if you sail in there with anything but a cluttery heart, you die. If you go in there with a cluttery heart, you survive, but still only one crew. Shops. Oh, I can get fuel and supplies here. Thank you.